Waves on the coast. Every time we talk, you moving close. I don't want you to stop. I don't want you to stop tonight. We got the last two glasses on a straw hut bar, trying to remember what number we are. String of white lights making your eyes shine tonight. We're buzzing like that no vacancy sign out front. Your skin is begging to be kissed by a little more than the sun. You take my hand in yours, you lean in, and your lips taste like sangria. Your lips taste like sangria. Wrecking ball dancing down the hallway, holding your shoes, wearing my shade. We fall against the door, we fall into a wild warm kiss. We're buzzing like that no vacancy sign out front. Your skin is begging to be kissed by a little more than the sun. You take my hand in yours, you lean in, and your lips taste like sangria. Your lips taste like sangria. Only thing I wanna do tonight is drink you like a Spanish wine. Let you let this head of mine keep spinning, spinning around. We're buzzing like that no vacancy sign out front. Your skin is begging to be kissed by a little more than the sun. You take my hand in yours, you lean in, and your lips taste like sangria. 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 What inspired the song "Old Red"? I gotta tell you the story about how I ended up with that song, because that's really the only. Because I don't know what the hell, how they came up with that. But when I first moved to Nashville, my first job was painting a lady by the name of Mae Bourne Axton's house, and Mae Bourne Axton was. She wrote Heartbreak Hotel for Elvis, and so she had this big, beautiful home out there, and her son was Hoyt Axton, and they both passed away now, but while I was painting her house, and y'all may not even remember who Hoyt Axton is. If you ever saw the movie Gremlins, he's the dad, the inventor guy, but that's the least of he's written so many big hits for other people, and he had a few hits of his own in country music, but he was staying in her driveway on his tour bus when I was there working on her house, because he was playing the Opry that weekend. He lived in Montana or something, and on my lunch breaks I used to just sit out in the yard somewhere on the steps and eat a sandwich or something, and one day I guess he was watching me through the bus window, and he said, "Come up here, boy." And so I went up there, and he just told me stories about, whatever, I can't remember, asked me questions about where I was from, and it got to be almost a daily thing that I would go up there and hang out with him, and I couldn't believe I was talking to Hoyt Axton. He was in Gremlins. It was my favorite movie when I was a kid, like freaking out, and it so happened, after a few days it was my birthday, and he found out that it was my birthday that day, and he invited me on his bus, and he gave me this huge big knife that he told me some story about, and then he started tapping on the table there in his bus, and he sang "Old Red" to me. And it was so weird to think that, you know, the first week that I moved to Nashville, the first week I got there, I was already handed this song that ended up changing my life in so many ways. And you know, looking back, if you don't believe in things that are meant to be, man, it's hard not to think that, because what are the chances? But I'm not sure if I answered your question or not. But oh, who asked? Laura first. No wonder you care who asked the question. Okay. And she's from Royersford. Yes. Am I saying that? Royersford? Yes. Pennsylvania. Good to meet you. Good to meet you, Laura. First. I love you. Okay. Here's a... Who asked the question? Say it. Susan Foreign. That's you. From Connecticut, huh? Oh. She says, what advice would you give to your 9 and 17-year-old selves that, I see now. My 9 and 17-year-old self. I guess, I don't know, man. I can't. I'm so lucky that I learned everything the hard way, I think, because it's really the only way to teach myself a lesson. So any pitfalls and things that have happened in my life, I feel like I've always come out of it better somehow, or smarter at least. But I would probably say to my 17-year-old self, cut your damn hair. Oh my God. Look at that mullet you have on. No wonder no wonder you can't get any girls. My God, look at your hair. Let's see, Ed Gittens from Kingston, Pennsylvania. How you doing, buddy? What is the funniest thing that has happened backstage or during a commercial break while filming The Voice? Oh my God. I can't really say. We would probably all get hashtagged or something, but there'd be a backlash. But there's been some outrageous things that have happened on that show, and breaks and stuff, and almost all of them are somehow connected to back when CeeLo was still on the show. I mean, that guy was just literally the funniest human being I have ever met in my life, is CeeLo Green. I wish they would bring him back on the show. I don't know if they ever will or not, but it's Adam and I every year plead our case to NBC and the producers of The Voice that we want CeeLo back. And you can see how effective we've been in the last 10 seasons.
Hey, what about Gwen? What about Gwen?
That's what I say. What about Gwen, huh? They can't afford her. They can't afford Gwen. Let's see. Let's do another song.